Hey everybody, I'm Connor and I am back. I'm going to be bringing you, as shown in the title, a review of the new Ghostbusters film. Hopefully this is not going to be a complete reboot of the entire series or franchise, because let me just start off by saying this film was pretty awful, okay? I would not recommend you going and seeing this film. It's just pretty bad, okay? Just let's lay that out there. So, first of all, going into the film, the first kind of section of the film, maybe first 15-20 minutes, is okay. It kind of sets you up, it gets you excited for it, and then it gets you just excited for trash. Like, the first section of the film is actually, quite nice. It's kind of interesting, it's got some nice effects where they're quite somewhat realistic and still kind of harking back to the old films and kind of the 80s period of effects. But from that point on, it's just a downhill ride of a movie. The comedy is awful. It is all toilet humour made for children, and young teenagers like 12-13-year-olds are going to enjoy this film, because there's a lot of toilet jokes and butt jokes and boob jokes because it's an all-female cast and stuff like that. It's just pretty dumb, and you're gonna have to have a very low IQ to enjoy that kind of humour, just be of a very young age. And as far as the story goes, it's what you expect. There's a group of people that come together and end up trying to fight ghosts and prove that they're real and ghosts are real and what they're doing actually matters, but in reality no one cares until the very end. But yet no one still cares because the mayor and everybody doesn't actually realise what's going on. So overall the story is moderate, it's okay, it's bearable, it's nothing special or exciting, but it gets the job done. However, the characters within that story are awful. All of the characters, almost every single one, are totally underdeveloped. Like, the main protagonist, the female cast of characters, are all totally underdeveloped. We don't know much, or we know very little about each of the characters. The kind of assistant Kevin that comes and helps them and is a kind of receptionist type person is just played out to be totally dumb and clueless and not have a clue what he's doing, and I really think it's pretty bad considering it's Chris Hemsworth is Thor. He's got huge potential to have great acting within a film, and then they just make him this really dumb, pathetic character that comes in and out for stupid jokes every now and then. But worst of all was the villain of the whole film is just this guy who's just like, oh yeah, I randomly know how to get ghosts to come back into the present and to actually be real and hurt people and be under my control and stuff. But we have no backstory for him. We're just told that he was bullied, and so yeah, that's his motive, it's fine. He doesn't need any other motive than he was bullied. So he's got that. He's got no background as to how he's able to make this random technology that's apparently the same technology that the Ghostbusters use, that we find out later on. It's just very, very underdeveloped, underwhelming characters, which is a huge disappointment. Yeah, overall it just definitely drags the whole thing down. I mean, there's one point towards the end kind of where they're all trying to run around the city and catch all the ghosts and save everybody. There's a bit where the main villain gets all of the cops and SWAT guys and kind of freezes them and gets them into this strange random position, and you expect them to start doing a big dance number, and then they just don't. But then in the closing credits you see them all dancing about. Honestly, it probably would have been funnier if they were dancing around. That probably would have been funnier than all the rest of the terrible jokes in the film. There's maybe one thing that slightly made me amused, and that's pretty bad for something that's claiming to be a comedy. So yeah, it definitely doesn't live up to the old films if you're going to try and compare them, and as a standalone film it is pretty pretty terrible. There's no denying it, no kind of sugarcoating way to put it. It's just a pretty awful film, and as a result I would rate it a 5 ghosts out of 10. So yeah, 5 out of 10. If you've not seen it yet, I wouldn't recommend going and seeing it. There's plenty of other better films that you could probably go and see, but if it's a comedy that you're set on, then I don't know, if you're into that kind of comedy, then sure, go and see it, why not? But it's not something that you would look to go and see. It's going to be one of the lowest rated films of the year in my opinion anyway. So if you've enjoyed this review, be sure to share it around, give it a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for my next videos coming up. And yeah, the schedule's going to be back to normal now that I'm back, so stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and I'll see you in the next one.